just gonna put this down. Okay. Marble outline. Just. Currently setting up the battle line. Sounds right. That's right. Head on the stand. What I'm doing is screwing. I really need money tokens, which is a fancy word. Just P's and P's. Penny. To an extent it peaks, it doesn't always peak, but it's just an air popping. Just be a bit annoying. So I'm just setting up this microphone while the lights sort of press thing. I hope it kill itself. Tripod. Back. Straight. Yeah. Hello to anyone who's actually watching while you watch. But stream, I'm going to talk about crap, you know, knives, sugar, stuff. Feel free to say hi, drop hello, and prepare to play. Just got some ambience playing in the background. Legacy is sort of nostalgic. Actually, I'm lazy on stick the wrong way. Just really weird talk. Streamed in ages, and I thought I'd do it when everyone's going to be asleep, so cozy, just me, 2 other people, maybe one other person, me being by myself, just chatting, chat. Welcome to the Awards. Bloody terrible. As a metaphor, actually. I respect the war a lot. Okay, that should be it actually. Alright, I'm gonna change my microphone now. It's gonna go from terrible to okay. Let's see. Hello. Gaming as well, which is terrible. My computer doesn't like gaming. Just curious why. It's picking up a stereo signal. Let's try this again. What? Hello, me. Hello. I don't know if this is working. Hearing something. I hope you guys can. Hello, me. Alright, no, okay, this is gonna be real loud. Sorry, that's really loud. I don't have a compressor on this. But yeah, no, it is a dream. So I'm trying to get my not my microphone, this thing to work, and it's not working. It's not working. It's not picking up. It is picking up, but it's not picking up in the same time, which is not good. I'm gonna just test on Audacity. All right, no, okay, this is gonna be real loud. Sorry, that's really loud. And I'm hearing myself. I don't want that. No, why can't I hear this? Why? This thing to work. Oh, I gotta mute this. I gotta turn this up. Sugars! Yeah, no, this is a dream. This isn't actually, we're hallucinating right now. Sorry about that. Sorry. I shouldn't be doing that. But So, hopefully this works. I'm trying to record myself. Talking to my... Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing, testing. This PK is not working, I think. I'm very curious if someone's actually broken my microphone. Or if it's maybe mine. Maybe it's not working. It's not working. Maybe it's the interface which is not working. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Alright, you know what? I had a little sleep. So I had my trusty harmonica with me. I had a little sleep. Oh my goodness! Jeez Louise. Would you want me to turn the thing on? There you go, I can. You wanna go where? You wanna go in there? Hold on a second. What's this? Open the seat. You open the door. See? You can't go through. See? I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna go get another microphone. Sorry, I can't hear you guys. I can't see anything. I'm gonna find the microphone that doesn't get indented. Diaphragm. Which is what I have. Alright, There you go, perfect pen mic. Let's see if this is working. Which means I'm going to have to walk back to my computer again. Get this set up again. Hope. Hope is a dangerous thing. But you know what the greatest weapon is? I learned this from the Fallout TV show. I love saying this quote. What's it called? Time. Time is the most dangerous weapon, and it makes sense. We all must succumb to it, and if we don't, it doesn't care. It takes us anyways. Which is that's not how the quote goes, but it's the philosophy behind it, which is, oh my goodness, which is really not powerful, but it's a nice thought-provoking exercise. Yeah, hope you guys have been well. I haven't streamed in ages, and the last stream I did was most likely Sea of Thieves, which no one gives a crap about in this community, because it's a mild community. Well, hey, look, this one's okay. This one's I think it's actually the microphone's broken. I think the microphone is broken. That's great. Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Hey, Joshi. It's good to see ya. It's good to see of ya. Hear of ya. Yeah, that's a better term. But I'm playing the island, streaming at the same time. It's a bit of a cool thing. It's a bit of a cool guy thing, you know. Only cool guys do that. I'm not a cool guy, by the way. Just taking this off. I think this microphone is broken, so they're wasting money. That's a shame. That's a shame. I spent a lot of money on this one. I'm gonna get refunded then. It is a long time no see, and it's. I mean, I guess I see you every day. But you don't hear. Oh yeah, you stream. Yeah, you don't see the stream every day, every so often. And I felt like I want to get back into doing my videos. I have 2 lore videos written down. I know. Okay, I'll make it louder. Sorry. I know the ambience is really loud, and I just don't want to succumb me because I feel like I can get really loud when I get really excited. But there you go, I hope that's better. Yes, thank you. No, I can see the mixer, but I'm terrible at mixing live voice because I'm much more into mixing in everything. Mixing balance, and I hate it. I need to get my balance in properly. Yeah, I'm just fixing iceberg video tomorrow. I haven't even started recording that one. I recorded the Dibble lore breakdown ages ago. Didn't even finish it. I got lazy. You know the problem is though, I don't know how to edit good videos. So you know what? What I'm gonna do is everything in this photo in the background is going to be in the aisle, besides like the human mercenaries. I believe everything I'm putting down is basically canon. Lore canon. It's scary. It's scary, what I know. And it's really fun, what everyone else knows. Because, goddamn lore. What? Have I just unscrewed? What have I done? Lore. Yeah. But yeah, I want to make the Diabloceratops lore video breakdown. I've already recorded 3/4 of it. I stopped because I think I'm a wussy. I'm a wussy. I don't know how to edit. Yeah, we can always we always dream to see it, but will it ever properly come? Who knows? But you know, I just want yeah, I just want light pants fire. Look, I just don't want to be your stereotypical. Look, I admire what Exag does with like the trailers in the background. Like, okay, that's if I want to go off something, I feel like that's like more my route because I don't really like having gameplay in the background. Then you know, people did a vote and they said they wanted gameplay in the background. Oh, it's going to the next video.
Something's not right with him.
I'm not paying for that. Sorry, the ambience is going to be on a trailer right now, so it's a ambience break right now. And oh my goodness, we've got Parmigiana. Perfect Italiano. Oh, see. All right. But honestly, I don't know how to make it. I don't know how to edit well, so I'm just gonna do it like I did the last video. Um, and hope it goes. And if people don't like it, people don't like it. I'm not gonna hire an editor. I want to learn. I'm trying to learn and watch like video editors, video essayists. I think that's the better word, and go from there. But yeah, I'm just gonna see if this is a good microphone for it. Yeah. This is not tight enough. Whoopsies. Sorry, I want to play the aisle some more, but this is taking up my time with trying to set up my microphone because I haven't used it in years. Not really, but ages. It's been ages. Okay. Yeah, just have stuff in the background like your last little video. Yeah, I feel like it was engaging. Thank you, Joshi. I remember you gave me a lot of support with that video. Oh, sorry. You gave me a lot of support in that video, and I deeply appreciate it, of course. Will this microphone be better? I wonder. Alright, I'm gonna change. Oh, Laura's fine. Mwah. Not finished. Not finished in terms of how we know of it, but yeah, I'm gonna change microphones so this might get really quiet all of a sudden. Hello. Oh my goodness, why is it only panned to that side? Sorry, this is weird. I don't understand why it's... why? Can I make it just so it's... this is not nice. I want to make it so it's just... not what I want. Invert polarity. Alright, no, that's not going to do anything. Oh yeah, that was a nice conversation. It's always nice having a little chat. Why is this on the right? Can I pan? I can pan. Why can't I just... Okay, I can put on mono. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Okay, this is what it should be. Alright, how does this sound like? Joshi and YK? If... I just need to get this feedback. I just want to know if this is good enough and loud enough. And so I can play the law. Not law, but game. The wait for the latency there. I love that. Sorry, yeah, I have terrible latency issues with my internet, so it takes years to actually come around. Good, as usual. Pass. Danka. Thank you, Joshi. Thank you. Yeah, turning on the aisle now. Game and chat. Oh, you know what I should probably do? Why do I turn my second monitor on? Oh yeah. But yeah. I have to remember that I'm not using I've been using a headset monitor recently. Maybe a bit louder. Yeah, I can do that. Just a tiny bit louder. Just if it gets too loud, just... Oh, actually, I should probably add a limiter. And make this limiter slightly... Limiter... Have like slightly so it doesn't actually thingamabobbie. So like this, I can never peak. Sorry, I shouldn't test it out with you guys. But it means I'll never peak. But if you need it louder, just say. But anyways, time to play the aisle. I'll turn off the law capture and start playing the aisle. Now we got the aisle playing. Just make sure I have all my headset levels properly. Second monitor put on. Well, maybe there isn't really anything to talk about with the law at time right now. So, I'm just gonna go into one of the AU servers. Maybe even a bit loud.
Sure, I'll put it a bit more louder. Was that max volume? Oh, okay, no. Understandable. I get too scared. I get too scared with it being like, oh, is it too loud for people's ears? But I hope this is better. I hope this is good. I think this cannot literally hit red, so it won't be able to peak. Hey, Moth. Oh, hey, Moth. I know you're gonna ask me, where's the video at? I was just talking about it. So I've mostly, I think I've already said it before, but I've mostly stopped. In terms of, no, you didn't miss anything, it's okay. But I've mostly stopped my video, my latest video, which is going to be the Diablo Ceratops lore breakdown. And I've really been lazy lately, and that's my only fault is mine. But the biggest issue right now with me doing it is just that I'm terrible at editing, and I feel so, what's the word? I feel so, I don't know, I just feel so, when I watch it, I just can't edit, so I'm terrible at it. Yeah, you missed Joshy pestering me. How dare you, Joshy? No, don't worry, I'm kidding. But, yeah. So yeah, the iceberg video, I need to write a bit more, actually, I need to add a bit more because, there are, there's always more information being added to the R lore, and I feel like if I don't ever do it, I'm just going to keep on waiting too much. Not waiting. I'm going to keep on, I'm going to keep on waiting, and then what's going to happen is, in the next 5 months, there's going to be so many more lore terms and things. Like, I mean, clearly pointing case to the new, whatchamacallit, the companies, the new, international companies. And people like you, Moth, you don't go to you're not in the Discord server, so the only way you'd know about it is if someone made a video on it. So yeah, biggest issue with me, I'm terrible at editing, I don't know what to have, so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to have gameplay. I don't really like gameplay back in the game, like in video essay-esque, but I just want to make something engaging. I don't want to make Mr. Beast level of editing, but I just want to make it good. I just want to make it good, make it nice. Same vibe as the last video, seeing as I got a lot of views, people seem to have liked it. And I hope people, maybe not, I don't think I won't get as many views for the Diablo Ceratops, but I think I'll get a lot with the lore breakdown, the Loreberg, because that literally has legacy stuff, a lot of legacy stuff, and a lot of Everima stuff, and it's going to be many hours long. This week I had my oh, actually, you've just asked Joshi now. Your message just came in for me right now, with university. This week in university I have a week off. I only have Tuesday I have work, and I have Thursday, which I have like 2 days where I have to do stuff. So tomorrow on Monday, Monday for me, because it's Sunday in the evening right now, in Australia, I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna hopefully work on the Diablo Ceratops video. Oh, pardon me, but because I feel like it, and I feel like that'd be good. But yeah, I'm in my first year, and I have a 3-year course, so this is second semester for me right now, which means I have 2 years left, which is crazy to think. I don't think I'm gonna go for honours, and I don't want to go for honours, because it's just sound designing and engineering. And if the Isle didn't have a sound designer, I wouldn't go for the Isle anyways, as much as I love it. You can't work with you can't, never meet your heroes, never meet, I don't feel like I'd be good if I'd work with the Isle anyways. I'd be too far with the community, like I have been. Anyways, so this is my Galliceratops. Yeah. So actually, I've changed my settings recently, like, I don't wanna, I gotta take it down because streaming is gonna be like that. It's not gonna be nice on my thing. Maybe even go ultra performance, it's gonna be terrible. But we have to try. Oh. This looks so grainy. Oh. Yeah. I have to do, that'll make do. Everyone got 2 years, yeah, oh wow. You got 2 years left as well. Well, I am planning to go to Europe after I finish, as I've told you. you know, go back to Malta and say bonjour to my brethren. It's a baby deer. I did not turn the music up. I don't want to hear music. Look at that baby. Look at the baby. Anyways, but yeah, going back to Malta, I'll say bonjour. That's how you say hello in Maltese. That's one way of saying hello. I actually don't know how to say the other more Arabic way of saying it. But the bonjour is very like French, like bonjour, bonjour. But that's yeah, it's quite close. Napoleon had Malta for 2 years, and they introduced a few French words like bonsoir for good evening or good afternoon, I believe. But yeah, I got June until June 2026. I think I finish the beginning of, so not next year, not the year after. So next year is 25, 26. I finish at the beginning of 2027, I believe. That should be it. Which is nice. Then I get to travel Europe. I'm gonna go to every historical thing that relates to the Romans and the Punes, so the Punics, so Carthage, because there's actually a few Carthaginian, I should just say Punic, there's a few Punic artifacts in Malta. France, I know it's terrible to think, but hey, yes, English has a lot of French words because of the Normans, which is funny. Yeah, still a Germanic language. But yeah. Oh, no ambience. I don't know. As a person who's doing sound design, I can actually critique. I'm allowed to critique with input. I don't like the sound design. I think it's like Wedge has designed some pretty nice sounds. But I still feel like, it's just lacking. I think people tend to. Sorry, I'm trying to think. People tend to clash in sound design with sound design in programming, because there's two different things. Like they're two different things. As a sound designer myself, I've designed my latest video actually is majority all the sound, about 90% of the sound effects from my recent video, all done by me. Custom sounds, custom beeps, custom boops, all that fun jazz. And I just feel like people think that Wedge, like, sure, Wedge does all the sounds. Every sound you hear is a sound made by Wedge, or sampled by Wedge. For a majority, I believe they might have some marketplace stuff, but I believe Wedge does all the dinosaur sounds, prior to him being Dinosauriac. But it's, I don't know. People tend to say, oh, this, they'll give comments where they'll say, where they'll relate to sound design, but they'll relate to how it's used in-game. As a sound designer, we're not taught to program. Wedge isn't a programmer. At least, not by default. Maybe he does know how to program a bit, but he's a sound designer, not the sound programmer. Or the sound, well, he would be the sound compiler, because he'd be designing it still, so he'd compile. But people would like say, I'm just paraphrasing here, but they say, oh, this music is really loud when I play. Even when I turn it down. That's not Wedge's fault. Wedge doesn't say, oh, I'm going to design how loud this is. But yeah, anyways, I should read what you're saying. Oh, Dino. Thinking about getting oh wait, no, my plans might change after a bit. Still meet up. Yeah, I'd like to meet up, go to Germany. I don't think I'm limited. I have a Aussie passport. I used to have a dual citizenship, but that expired. But I think I'll be able to go to Germany. I'm planning to go for about quite a few months, so I won't mind going to Bavaria. To Germany and Bavaria and Baden-Baden. All the fun things, all the fun places in the world. Well, the world, I mean Europe. I've already been to a lot of the world. It sounds very rich of me, but I'd like to go to Europe though. You know, you got blood ties there, so why not? Well, I got blood ties. Thinking about getting a permanent residence in Canada. I think you've talked about going to Canada, but that sounds interesting. Maybe might do travel as well. Yeah, I think the best thing for you, metaphorical you, anyone, you know, the rhetorical you, I mean, do what you want to do. When I was younger, about 2 years ago, I really wanted to do paleontology, like really, really wanted to do paleontology. The world is Europe, basically. That's exactly it. but I really want to do paleontology. Oh really? Oh, that's cool, Moths. I didn't know. Yeah. Hello. But I really want to do paleontology. In Australia, they don't have any paleontology universities besides, like, the closest one is in Victoria, which is, I don't live in Victoria in Australia, so that's hours away from my house. I won't just get a train there every day. It's like 8 hours to get there. It's not like going to Berlin to, like, no, Paris to London. Like, it's very easy to go in compared to that. So it's like I was very close to just say I'm going to leave my family just for the 3 years that I've studied my paleontology degree, and then come back home and whatever. But it's not that you shouldn't do something like that. But just do what you want to do. The only reason I didn't do it was because not that I didn't feel like. I just like you grow up a bit. And once you're ready, you pick what you want to do and you do it. I don't know how diverse you can get with your degrees, and how much of a choice you can get in Germany. But yeah, do what you want to do. But yeah, do what you want to do. I think that's the best thing, is just to enjoy your life. But yeah. Yeah. Canada is interesting, though. Canada is interesting. I don't think I'd ever want to go to Canada, besides for travel sakes. Mostly just because I'm just not a big fan of the United States. Not the United States, I mean, just going to America. I'm not a big fan. Like, I don't mind. If plane tickets were cheaper, I'd go everywhere. I'd love to spend my money going and traveling. I recently went to Thailand. Oh, beautiful. So I'm studying geology and geology brackets paleontology. So is that so you're not specifically learning? Would that be majoring in geology, like general geology, whatever the general degree would be, and then like you minor in paleontology, or it's you major in paleontology, but it's under geology? Because I imagine paleontology being a mix of geology and botany and uh, biology. Being that biology is, a very big aspect of identifying creatures and understanding the creatures. Botany because, plants still existed back then. And geology because you have to understand rock formations and see, okay, this is when this was made. But yeah, history is also interesting. I wonder what type of history you're interested in terms of not just ancient or I think you might have talked about it, but ancient history is great, but what time period and what area as well? Because I think in the Western world, at least in my knowledge of education, we only have modern history and ancient history, but it's very Western focused because like with Mesoamerica, the Aztecs, they have their own history and their own time periods. So if you say ancient history, you fit in there's a lot of history to classify as ancient, and the majority of ancient history in terms of degree aspect is very much just Europeanized. That's the right word. This is like, it's very loud, this music, I don't understand. 14. This is not Wedge, it's not Wedge doing this. Paleobotany is nice. It's something I don't think I'd ever do, but learning about plants is cool. It's a very ignored subject. Not really going to help you in life, but yeah, it's pretty cool. 100% sure I plan on doing paleontology. Yeah, sounds good, Joshy. I'm interested in culture and architecture of ancient Europe and Northern Africa, Mesopotamia. Oh, did I say Mesopotamia before, or did I say Mesoamerica? Because I meant to say Mesoamerica, not Mesopotamia. But in medieval Europe and medieval Mesopotamia. Medieval Mesopotamia, so like Gilgamesh is pretty cool. You would definitely study Gilgamesh. I listened to one of the poems that was sung by someone from a YouTube video from like 8 years ago. Oh, it's really nice. But Northern Africa is interesting because biologically, not biologically, culturally, the Maltese culture and the Maltese people originate. Oh, you learn about Carthage then, but Maltese people originated from southern Sicily, which originated from pre-classical Bronze Age Greece, but also Maltese also a lot of language, especially some of the some of my DNA also derives from Maghreb, the Maghrebi people of so modern day Tunisia and like northern Africa, which is Maghreb. I love Egypt. Egypt history is great. I have a friend who is a girl, a family friend, and she loves Egyptian history. I've asked her about things before because I'm actually quite curious about not curious as I wouldn't do fun. I wouldn't do all that funny stuff, but yeah. Do you mean Maria's as in like the name? Like princesses and all that stuff? I know princesses, queens, like Queen Maria. Oh, Sicily. Sicily's fun. Sicily's fun. I've noticed a few times that there's quite some similar words in Sicilian with Maltese. Like say eat, it's manja in Maltese, and in Sicilian it's manja as well. It's like mafia, yeah. Sicily is heavily mafia. That's why northern Italy is your more what would you say? Think of northern Italy as your Bavaria, the general regions of northern Italy. Um, Maybe there's definitely less culture. Northern Italy had the Lombards, so Lombardy, which are one of the Lombards, which was one of the Germanic tribes, as I presume you'd know, presume as it sounds so, as I guess you know. Oh, see, what was that sound? What was that? Like, why would you have that sound effect play? I don't know, but but then so your northern Italy is much more industrial. You have like Ferrari, and all these companies, Lamborghini. You have so many companies working in northern, being made that have been made in northern Italy, which is so fine and exquisite. And then you have southern Italy, southern Sicily. But yeah, tells you a lot about the culture. Yeah. They speak German, really interesting. Ah, they border Austria and Switzerland. Oh, cool. Yeah, Northern Italy, I don't know. I'm not very interested in Northern Italy. Whenever I play video games, well, specifically one video game, Crusader Kings 3, um, I love playing as Southern Italy because I don't know. It's cultural, ethnically, I am derived from Southern Italy a lot, like a lot. So, even my dad, who is not Maltese, can trace his family back to Sicilians, and those Sicilians are are also Norman, which were the Normans who had originally invaded Sicily because of the Maghreb secular Arabs living in Sicily. So it's a really interesting part of history from I think the 13th century, no 12th century, no 10th century, up to the 13th century. I can um, link myself back to the Normans of France, and the funny Normans, and who became Sicilian, and then they went back to England, weirdly enough. They went to England. No, not to England, to Scotland. Which is, you know, my dad's side of the family is majority Scottish. Which is fun. But he doesn't look Scottish. He looks very Mediterranean. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Just makes you wonder how DNA works and all that stuff. And I know he's not, you know, Mediterranean. Because, or like, explicitly Mediterranean. Because of DNA tests. But it's weird. Anyways. DNA's weird. DNA's weird because I watched a video recently. And it talks about how basically after 13 generations your DNA... Well, not 13, is a rough number. But your DNA is practically non-existent to your ancestry. So you can't even like after X amount of generations, you are no longer contributing to the explicit DNA to your ancestor, your not your ancestor, your spawn, your generational, you know, what's the reverse of ancestor? I can't remember. Sorry, this conversation's not very interesting. But you're jealous of my ancestry. Oh, I can... Yeah. I know, poor DNA. But the thing is, that's because what happens to your DNA, you don't... It's not that it's your contributing anymore. It's your children's... You make up what your children are. 50%, roughly. I don't know the specific, I'm not a biologist. But, they become... Like, your children, you become part of them. Your DNA. And so maybe you don't explicitly hand in your DNA, maybe your nose that, you know, you specifically have like you know, let's say you have like a very falcony nose. Maybe you don't contribute explicit DNA, but maybe your children had that nose. So they're also then given the name. And then your children's children, so like let's say your sons, they've all had that nose. And like let's pretend to the point that theoretically your DNA no longer counts, but your child, your that 13th generation child, like your sons, like whatever, has that nose still. So DNA can work like that. It's because DNA goes hand in hand with evolution, where it's not really evolution saying, the reason, the only way to survive is this. It's I'm going to play around with whatever I want, however I want, and whenever I want, and probability decreases, but it can. There is always a chance that your nose explicitly is given to them. And what's also weird is you can also pick up the traits of your grandchildren, of your grandparents when you're born. So like, I have curly hair. No one in my family has explicitly curly hair. I have Mediterranean curly hair. So it's not, you know, specifically, like, it's not like African curly hair where it's, you know, like thick, super thick, spinny, but I have like Mediterranean curly hair. So like, what do you think of like Roman curly hair? But the thing is, my mum and dad don't have curly hair, but apparently one of my grandparents did. So it's weird. DNA's weird. It's fun. It's like, how does it do it? But like, yeah, because you're gonna have I can't remember specifically. I have longish curly hair now. Like my hair, when you uncurl it, it goes down to my, just above. I don't know. It touches my shoulder when it's wet. But it doesn't go to my like the sides of my shoulders. It just goes to like the very beginning of my shoulder, which is weird. Not really weird, but if I straighten it out, I never like straightening out. I look terrible. When I straighten it out, it's interesting because I look like Lord Farquaad. Sorry, I'm a math nerd. No, it's okay. I was never good at, well, not that I was never good at biology, I just never cared about doing science as a kid, which is stupid, but, you know. I got into music, yay! But yeah. Yeah. Oh, I wasn't eating, was I? I can't remember. I'm just gonna find something else to eat now. Where is it? Smell. Anyways, but yeah. I want to talk about law. Let's talk about law. What is there to talk about? Because the problem is, Joshi, you're up to date. You'd be relatively up to date, and we've had nothing recently. So, who knows? We can still converse about it. But yeah. Oh, I'm not even the right thing. But yeah. You got that one up on me in music. Terrible. Yeah. I'm a music man. Woohoo! Look at my. I don't know if this will be able to hear, but I got my harmonica. I think it's gaining a lot as well, so it's actually might be cutting out terribly. Yeah, this is gaining. Okay, let me just properties. The last time I stopped and did something in Sea of Thieves, I got attacked by a galleon. I hope that can be heard. Because yeah, we love these things. Yeah, there's my harmonica. I got my harmonica in hand. I don't know why. Talking to you about anything is fun. Yeah, you have great conversations with. I'm terrible. I have too many conversations at times. I feel like I yap. So when it's one-sided where no one else, I can't hear anyone else. Like physically can't hear anyone else. I yap too much. I don't know when to stop. But yeah. The law! The law! You could. Could you hear it? Sorry, this latency's terrible. Yeah. I was playing, what's it called? Piano Man. Bring us a song, you're a piano man. But yeah. As you can tell, I don't sing. Like, I can sing a bit, but I'm terrible at singing. Still, anyways. But anyways, Gallimimus gaming. This is engaging. I'm also a big yapper. When two yappers tonight, it's like two irresistible, what's it called? Unmovable forces hitting each other at the same time. No! I'm gonna die. I'm scared. Is Deinosuchus gonna come? Because I know there was a Deinosuchus before, which is far away though. Ah, okay, perfect. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. It was nothing much. I want to play on my piano, but I can't bring my piano in, of course, because it's a piano. I'm gonna die, aren't I? I don't want to die. Alright, this will be good. I want to get stamina. Anyways, I can yap on this rock. Yeah. Yeah, so recently on the Isle official Discord, on the Law Theories, Law Theories, which I want to be changed to our Law Discussion. Oh, sugar, so I just had a hiccup. I've been wanting to change it for a year now, and nothing's happened because, you know, I'm nothing important. Make peace with your God, I say. No, I don't wanna. But Law Theories, Law Theories, it just hurts. The problem is I've been in there for too much, so I see old messages with me, and I feel like like with my deleted user, and I can see it's me because I'm just so dumb. I felt so cringy back then. But then I just see older messages, and I'm like, man, even like people before us were all dumb. And it's crazy to see personalities come in, like people who were always active in like 2019, 2018 in our discussion, having like 5 or so conversations on law theories. What we have now with law theories, and I'm just to say I'm so glad about it. What we have now in law theories with so many random people, so many like relatively active people as well, like active people in terms of people who are in our discussion, like Duck, and Allenstein, and all these like random, like not random, but people who are regular on our discussion, coming into law theories and having a chat, just like 1 or 2 things, being interested. That's what I like. I know I don't work for the art. I don't do anything. I don't want to be a bootlicker. I don't want to be Donnie's bootlicker. I want to be critical of the game. And it's good to be critical. Especially as a university student, you've got to be critical. You can't just be conformist. Because it's silly. It's silly. it's mundane. You got to keep yourself on your toes. But I feel so appreciative that I'm being able to build this community and help be part of it. And I like people referring to me as like the lore master, but I don't like it at the same time because we're all, once you, if you've been as long as me, you know everything. So it's not a lore master. It's just I'm just a lore ancestor. Just seen it going up and down and up and down, and how people come into lore theories is exactly like how lore theories was in 2018 and 2019. Perfect. Random people who were actives, super actives on the whole discussion coming in. And it's nice. And you know what? I really appreciate that. And it's always good. And seeing people getting interested in the lore video. My one lore video, well, technically also my reel, both got really good amount of views for the size of my thing. I don't care about the recognition. I want people to be interested. And but yeah, anyways. Yeah, sorry, I sound narcissistic when I say I don't want recognition, but yeah, I yap about my own mind sometimes. Skepticism, best philosophy. I like skepticism, but absurdism is also great as well. In my mind, I feel like I'm an absurdist, but how I act to other people, it's not absurd. Except when I'm with my family, that's when I'm very absurd. I'm very, exotically absurd. Think of like a 1960s melodrama. That's me. At times. I don't know. But yeah. It's good to be a bit vivid sometimes. But yeah. I really, yeah. I don't know. Some days are the worst type of day for me because don't have to think about everything. And when I look at our discussion, not our discussion, our lore theories, so much nostalgia. So much nostalgia, but also so much appreciation for what we've had. All these quotes from Dondi. No, you're not allowed to have a different opinion. No! God damn you, people! Having your own diverse opinions. Sometimes, honestly, Joshy, I don't know. You're not super active in lore theories. I know you're super active in lore code, but I feel like sometimes in lore theories, I feel like I feel like people look at me where I seem to, what would you say? Seem not narcissistic, but it's like when you go up to a fancy person, you say something, and they correct you. I hate that feeling. I hate when people do that, and I feel like I do that too much. I don't know. It's things you got to look out for sometimes. Things you got to think about. Just I don't know. Everyone has their flaws. That's the thing. People get angry at me, but when I get angry at people, I have to remember everyone is different. Everyone is unique, innately and unique. No matter the experiences that we might have, the scenarios might be similar or the same. People are innately different. You're posh. That snarky posh kind of. Actually, like not the nerd, like actually, but like the more posh, like I've been a part of this community for so many years. Oh, I know what's right and wrong because the best type of ideas are ideas that are free and open. When you're limiting people, to be fair though, when you think of limiting, when I think of the best way to get ideas out of limiting to people, which really helps, I feel like competition is better than limiting. But I kind of put them in together at times. Like think of the space race, or like with AI. There's so much competition, so much high competition that you get rapid technological advancements. The problem is, how free do you have people in terms of with their ideas? Because if you have free ideas and like people can have ideas whenever they want, blah blah blah, you're not promoting that sort of let's try to, get better and make everyone boom boom boom. So like, yeah, what's the best way? What's the best way? How do you get people to think about the Isle in unique, different ways? Especially in terms of the Isle lore, I mean. Get people to think in unique ways, and get them to think of things that will help us with stuff like lore hunts, theories, finding out new information. We can't really find information that greatly now, but stuff like the hunt, we were so blinded by this very narrow horse blinder view of this and this. But yeah, It's just like, yeah, what's the best way? But yeah, it's always a food for thought. Always food for thought. Yeah. Pluralism. Yeah. Yeah, pluralism is definitely not bad. I mean, every political mindset is good and bad innately. It's just humans are also innately anomalous, so they're as predictable as we can try to be. History is not always going to repeat exactly the same, so how are you supposed to... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I just got the bloody mutation. Oopsies. So now walk a bit. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if you can hear me typing when I do. Oh, you can't, no. Yeah, everything has ups and downs. I think that's... Yeah, you always have... I mean, that goes with everything in terms of, like, community as well. People have their up and downs as well. Communities have their up and downs. You look at Isle. Yeah, people who... I look at, like, Discord servers where they have more people who are doomers and stuff like that. And then you see them critiquing. Perfect comedic timing. Good thing that I got my mutation. But it's... Oh, nice photo. But, yeah. 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 Just, yeah. You just always have doomers on, and you always have people who hype and happy 24/7 and blah blah blah. It's like, where do you find that balance? Where do you find that balance? But yeah, I'll look at servers with people who are doomers, and yeah, it's interesting to see the critiquing. Yeah. Sorry, latency issues. Mablulon. I've been Mablulon. I can't say your name. I'm terrible. Total noob and a lore noob here with a question. How much actual lore hints are in Vrima right now anyways, or does the lore only exist outside the game? That is honestly one of the biggest critiques with lore right now, is because they're not dedicating creation of lore in the game, it's hard. So, like, how can you have an engaging lore fan base when you can't? And Joshi will answer, barely lore in game. But I can tell you, how do you describe lore as well? You have things like world building, which is a part of lore. So you look at the dome, look at the dome right there. And you got the buildings and you got the hyper fences. The fences over there, we just call them unofficially hyper fences, because they're gigantic, like a hyper endocrine. But yeah, barely anything. What was really interesting though, which I will bring up, was that there was a lore hunt recently that happened in the last Horde test. Which we basically, if you know of the recent Diabloceratops trail cam video, we were able to find the trail cam, and the trail cam had a link etched into it, or the last digits of a link, and then it was that second video that had the Allosaurus actually, seen. But yeah, that was the biggest. That is the biggest object lore thing. And then Mabulon. I don't know. You want that French pronunciation of the Mabulon to it. But you have the world building aspect, which is perimeter over there. The big dome, also known as the atrium. You have stuff like that. You have that. You have the fences, you have the domes, you have the buildings. There's also, like, objects, like small, not really important objects, but that can help further establish the subtextual foundation of the lore. Sorry, I sound really, like, nerdy there. But we learn, we see the CRTs, we see the buildings, we can gather, like, oh, what's happening here? Why is this happening? I don't know what's happening. And then with proper stuff, with the stuff that more people know. So, die-hard fanboys like me would care a lot about the world building, but people want actual stuff. There's, the aspect, blabbering about all this background, but, like, people want upfront stuff. The camera one was a big one, but that was so minuscule. And Dondi said it, the director of the game, he was like, This is only a test. We want to have much bigger ones. Once that happens, I want to make videos on it. I want people to participate around and try to spread this engaging aspect of let's try to lore here. But like the biggest lore things where you can gather actual physical subtextual lore, like not subtextual, textual, actual textual lore. There's barely any. There's just like the camera, a few words on equipment, which aren't even that much, which just more so count as subtextual. But it is cool as an aspect of lore hunts and getting communities together with like the stuff like finding the actual physical model of the trail cam from the video, which is what happened, which is how Joshy described it just there. That's actually something that's like really intrigued me as many tons of people that we've never really had in the Isle ever, like period. Like we've never had that. We've had stuff where Dondi has come in and write a transmission in game and said, "Oh, the dread 1,000 lives." No, not French. Marbulon. Sorry, I'm terrible. Marbulon. Hope that sounds better. Marbulon. But yeah. And numbers and letters on gates, as Joshy said, we kill ourselves, not knowing what that all means. Terribly, it's very annoying. Okay, my fracture is fine now. I just have a bit of lost health. But yeah, we're terribly malnourished. It's the best way to describe the lore community. We're always malnourished. The good thing is, and the terrible thing, something I feel like I hope Donnie doesn't care much about, is that we're weird because we're just engaged. And when people get engaged, dopamine and all that stupid stuff, So people get really hyperactive, and I don't have autism, but maybe I do have autism at times, because I don't mean to be rude or anything like that. I have autistic family members, so it biologically I could, but sorry, that sounds stupid, but people can be weird. The community's weird. Every community's weird, I suppose, but yeah. It's just, I don't know. It's just fun to think about this stuff, and most people either shrug it off and don't care if things. I don't know. I'm yapping, not even yapping. I'm just Anyways, but yeah. Thank you for joining the stream, by the way. Just hope I don't die here. Yeah, Marbulon. Lon. Nice little thing. You can see over there, if you're gonna zoom in. There you go, zooming in. A little broken fence, maybe a bit hard to see because stream encoding. But you can see that I'll go up to it actually after this. But there's a broken fence there, which is really cool. Because that further adds to this, what the heck happened here? Is there maybe a camera where the Rex teaser at the end of the last trailer was shown? Oh, good question, Moths. We had a member of the community, Serrato, the Ceratosaurus, if he might have been referred to because he helped find publicly the last trail cam. He did surveillance, I did a surveillance, a bunch of us did a surveillance. Apparently, no, there's nothing from the actual video, from the actual trailer, which was really interesting. But it also makes sense because that trailer, it wasn't a trail cam video, if that makes sense. So it makes sense, but it would have been nice to maybe have a little a footprint reference there. It'd be like, oh, he's the Rex. But it is sad. It is sad. I don't have autism, but maybe I do have autism. If you have autism, Jason and I do too. We can all have autism. Spread the love is what they say. That is what I say. Spread the love. Because most people need some. Yeah, volcano, beautiful volcano. I do like what they've done with the volumetrics. I remember the volumetrics stress test. That was fun. I remember being attacked by an annoying streamer. I didn't like that streamer. And so I was just running away from him, and then I killed him. Because he was Yeah, I think he was exploiting. I can't remember. I can't remember what he was doing. I'm probably making BS up, but I'm not saying which streamer it was, so it doesn't matter. Oh, look at this. I'm gonna wait. No, I can't get on it. Oh my goodness, what has Visual Tech done? Look what he's done. Oh my goodness. But yeah, this is a little funny, not a funny thing. This is a little cool little law thing. You know, how did this happen? How can you break into this, large amount of steel, large amount of thick cement, concrete, with wide barbs in it? So how do you break in? How do you do that? What can do that? But yeah, makes you question. Lovely sunset. It's just killing my eyes. Is the Matriarch still canon? Good question, Mots. I know Josh is going to say yes because of latency, but yes, it is canon. It is canon. And I can actually describe a tiny bit to what we know about it. Think of it in Evrima as... think of it as Kirby. If you ever know Kirby from the Kirby games, so Nintendo, on the DS and whatever. Think of it as like that, where it consumes and takes form and takes aspects of it. So, for an example, like there's a possibility we don't actually know explicitly, but like let's say it eats a Carnotaurus, maybe it takes Carnotaurus's horns, and maybe it develops maybe more thicker legs to run and whatever, which is really interesting. Like, oh, Scary Mary, oh. Oh, he was too busy typing out Piper Endocrine. It was the Hyperendocrine Carnotaurus! Man, it could be. Yeah, if it was maybe bigger. Maybe. Who knows? How much tons can it go through? Yeah, it is still canon. Not. But I would search for a lore on the map myself. Still can't play. Oh, that's terrible. Is it a computer issue? You can't play the game for? Because, like, I understand there are people who can't, and people who are like, oh, I want to play it on GeForce now, but I can't because it's a beta. So I have to wait. But, yeah. There's two harsh shadows. Not nice. But yeah. Never owned intended them. Yeah, that's fair. But it's like Kirby. But the aspect that it isn't like Kirby is how Kirby can only consume one thing though, that's the thing. Where with the Matriarch we most likely it consumes and stays that aspect. So theoretically after 10 animals, two matriarchs, like 10, if two matriarchs exist, one eats 10 animals, and another eats 10 animals, but they're different animals. Theoretically, after 10 eating consumptions, those two matriarchs would look very different. But shadow, ah, triangle, ah. PC Trench, no, that's fair. My buddy is getting a job. He had a job, but he's getting a better job. Working at McDonald's part-time because he goes to university. Not very easy to do full-time. And he's almost up to the point where he can buy his own PC, which is good for him. I want to play Sons of the Forest with him. Oh my goodness. We recorded about 200 gigabytes worth of the Forest gameplay. I would make it into a video. I don't care if it gets 2 views. It was the most perfect gaming we've ever had. It was so funny. About 14 hours worth of gaming. I want to make it into a video, but it's on my buddy's computer, so I can't actually physically get it. But yeah, Kirby is like Kirby. But also, what's interesting with the Matriarch, which links it to the R lore a bit more with like current lore, is that actually it's linked in with the tissoplastic research technically, which is confirmed by Dondi, but I hope there's like a reference there in game that we can actually find it out ourselves, because I hate Dondi telling us lore. Baz, do I know the person? Yeah, it is Baz. It is Baz. Baz Maruda, the lovely bars that we've done, or Minecraft gameplay. If you've watched our Minecraft gameplays, don't. But it's terrible. But it's so much nostalgia for me. Years ago, I sound so. He sounds so young, especially. But yeah, so tissoplastic. We know tissoplastic in Evrima, they are able to regenerate limbs. So this aspect of regeneration is linked with Matriarch. So I wonder, which I hope we learn more by ourselves in lore, Dondi, don't tell us too much. I know you're not going to watch this at all, or listen to this at all, but I would love to advance our knowledge. Like, we know the basis, now let us learn on our own on top. You watched it years ago. Did you watch all of it? Like, all of our 20 plus, 20 something episodes? Because we have a lot. I remember watching it once drunk. Perfect. It was perfect. Ah, strange trees. Good question. I actually don't know. That's terrible of me of not knowing. Yes and no. I think there was a reference to Dondi said it's not confirmed, but it's not that it won't happen. Same thing goes with strain herbivores as well. Dondi said there's nothing stopping herbivores becoming strains. This doesn't mean explicitly that there's going to be hyperendocrine Diabloceratops or herbivore, but there may be unique. Maybe there's unique, like hyperendocrine is explicitly the unique carnivore strain, and then there's a unique herbivore strain, there's a unique omnivore strain, but then there's also tisoplastic, which seems very general, and neurotonic, which is also very general. I'm now going to read your. Sorry, I'm going to say it like French. I don't know why. I'm not French, explicitly French. But yeah, we need to know more. But yeah, I'm more interested in establishing lore than the hypodynamic mutations and monsters like the matriarch stuff. Like, what is a replicator? How does it work? Or why do the companies do this? That is a really great question. A really great statement question, ideology. That's what, honestly, I think a lot of us think we know. So we think we know the establishment. And then we think, and then we're like, oh, and then we want to know this and this and this. But the thing is, we don't know anything. If you've ever watched Game of Thrones, think of it as, you know nothing, Jon Snow. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Because we don't. We don't. Dondi is an anomalous creature. Oh, that sounds terrible. An anomalous person. A perfectionist too. So, yeah. And the end is never, the end is never. And that comes from Stanley Parable as well. But, the replicator. Fun times though. But we want to know more. We need to know more on the basis. But what I want is, let's pretend there's a scale. There's a scale. I've got my mouse here. There's a scale from here to here. 0 to 100. 0 is knowing nothing of lore. 100% is knowing everything of lore. We'll never get 100. We'll never know 100 as much as we want, unless like Dondi is on his deathbed and says, "Here's all the lore." Because I know George R. R. Martin won't ever do that for A Song of Ice and Fire. What I hope is that we don't know 0%, because that's impossible. Because we're part of the lore community. You are part of the lore community as well. You all. Everyone is talking about and conversing about lore. You know more than 0%. Physically impossible for us right now to know 0%. Maybe my little sister knows maybe a tiny bit of lore. You know, the existence of dinosaurs is a minute part of lore. Don't quote me. I didn't mean it like that. But like, I really hope that out of this timeline, that we don't know 0%, but we know only 1% or 2%. Truly, I hope from what we know in game and from Dondi, we only know 2% or 1%. And I want a majority of the rest to be explored in-game. In-game or linked in-game. Like look at the lore hunt, where we had to find that trail cam. That was a really innovative thing by Dondi. I love... Oh, see you, Joshi. Sorry, latency. See you soon. See you soon for the undisclosed amount of time that you'll be right back in. But I'm now going to read your things. But yeah, I would really like to know what these companies do. I would love to know more about Apollo Engineering, especially because we know the names of 2 other companies that are unrelated to Apollo in terms of like they're not like they're rival companies. They are rival companies, but we only know their abbreviation, which is funny. Pardon me, sorry, I don't know if you can hear my burp. I had a kebab earlier today, which might be my dinner. Oh. ARG stuff like the stuff like the Dibble cam finding was perfect. You have community engagement, you have development engagement, like developer engagement, And then you have in-game engagement. Three perfect pillars of how to make a very good thing for interactive lore. Even if the lore wasn't interactive itself. Even if the lore result wasn't actually lore at all. Ooh, good question, Bumbling Fool. I haven't seen you around in ages, Bumbling Fool. It's great to see you. But yes, no, yes and no. Dondi has said if we do a single player, it'd be very easy to do. In terms of, they won't have an issue doing it because they have everything built up for it. And if they do single player mode, I would put my resume in and I would be a voice actor or an actor. I'd love to do it. But no, there isn't explicitly confirmed. I would love a tutorial single player mode where to learn how to be like to learn for Gen 2s, you have this tutorial which is linked to like a introduction to the R lore, first and foremost, but also a mini story mode where you're playing as a scientist who is doing stuff. So you're learning dinosaurs can kill you. You're moving around doing work. Maybe you're not a Gen 2 in the tutorial, but technically you're still a Gen 2. You're using the same mechanics. You're fixing things. You're doing whatever the play style is for Gen 2s. I'd like that. I feel like that's more engaging than having like a tutorial game mode for dinosaurs. I feel like that's more lore engaging, and gameplay design wise, I feel like that's more interactive. Where dinosaurs themselves, I feel like that should be more. There should be more prompts and like toaster pop-ups like pop-ups like in Legacy. I'll read your thing now, Mabulon. You saying the lore is designed for us to speculate? I don't believe it's to speculate exactly, but right now, what we can do, we can go off the 1% that we know, or whatever percent that we know, and we right now have to speculate a lot. There are things that we don't speculate because we know we shouldn't speculate, but we also know that there is things that we don't have to speculate because we already know that they're confirmed. Like Gen 2s are not naturally human. Gen 1s are not naturally human. They're made by Apollo Engineering. Maybe also the Replicator. For Gen 2s especially. But then we need to know more. There are aspects where we're never going to likely know. Like, maybe... Oh, it's very hard to think about it. But maybe there are things that it's just so obvious that it's assumed. And I don't like assuming. But there are aspects like, who made the dinosaurs? You don't need to know who made the dinosaurs. Apollo Engineering did. Like, we made... Like, it's show not tell. It's just, like, obvious show not tell. You don't need to tell everyone, we made the dinosaurs, because you know you made the dinosaurs. It's your island, and your merchandise is everywhere. But I don't want... In the next few years, when lore becomes a main point of development, in terms of on the upfront, I want it to be less like FNAF. Still aspects where you're trying to find lore. You're still regularly theorizing, but not to the aspect where you have to just speculate even the most general things, which is what we have to do now for a lot of things. Like why dinosaurs is an aspect I'd like to know. I don't want to be given it by Dondi. I want to know. I want to know about it in game. But yeah. Also, is Cyborg RoboQuet's canon? It is canon. But we don't really know how it's canon in terms of what they use it for, or why they use it for. It's really interesting. It's one of those things that Dondi must have really liked from Tatwing's art and brought it over. Like, look at Neurotenic Spinosaurus. The idea of it wasn't not canon, but they brought in the design in. So the first ever proper neuro design came from Tatwing, ignoring Echidna, which came from Rodrigo Vega. But yeah, Cyborg / RoboQuets. Slash is in there because we don't really truly know. But yeah, it is canon right now. It's understood to be canon. The problem is, going back to Mabulon's thing, have to speculate aspects of it. Because it's just so hard to understand these systems when there's only one main developer developing on lore. But yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm almost out of breath here. I need to actually play the game now. Yeah. There is food for thought for lore. A lot to think about. Yeah. Some food. Oh, I gotta get thingamabobby. I wonder if... No, okay. Yeah, I should have realized that. Weird model. What's up with the 1,000 life contract? Good question. Good question. Good question. Terrible question, actually. Because... we don't really know exactly. It's a problem with having 10 years worth, almost 10 years worth of lore, where things have come in and out, been confirmed, unconfirmed, recode. We assume that it's still part of the lore. I don't know if I've referred to it in the first lore video that I made, but EIPs, which was a big aspect of Legacy, is interactive lore where I'll describe EIPs in Legacy. It's basically, oh, who's playing the like in Legacy? There was always a way to try to explain things as a gamer through lore. So, example, okay, why do the dinosaurs act so much like humans? It's not because like in game they're played by gamers, of course. No, it's because in lore they're played by human beings. Those human beings are not like remote controlled, like, oh, I'm just playing on my controller. No. Literally, your mind is a part of the dinosaur, you know, which then was connected to the replicator, which was connected to, you know, you as your profile. Your profile was technically your Steam profile. You're the player. You are the profile. Your profile is playing as a dinosaur. Now, I wasn't saying that Steam is canon in the R. It's just a way of putting you into the lore, which is really interesting. Like, you don't really see games saying, oh, by the way, you are part of the story. That's really engaging. A bit weird, but like, the R is a dinosaur game. Sci-fi dinosaur game. It's a pretty unique way of going about it, honestly. Well, yeah, I'll read your thing, but with a 1,000 life contract, as you would already know, you know, you will live 1,000 times as an EIP, as a profile, done by the replicator, which replicates you into the body. This is all Legacy. We believe it also is making a comeback because EIPs have also made a comeback to some degree. To how, we don't know exactly, but it is making a comeback. I'll read your thing, Mabulon, now. What is your speculation? What is your speculation to my question above? I kind of feel like the replicator is a in-lore explanation for respawning in game. Oh my goodness, perfect timing of you for saying that. Because I didn't even read your question when I was talking about the mods thing. But I'll just answer that first bit. In Legacy, we knew the replicator was... Oh! Hello, sorry. Little Baba. Oh, is that a frog? Svet. Alright. But yeah, the replicator was made. It was made as a aspect of defining. Okay, it was the in-law explanation to. Okay, how do we respawn then? Why are the creatures coming back over and over again? Well, in lore, it was the reason that, you know, oh, why is this happening, is because the replicator existed, and the replicator then linked back into sorry, I'm getting really sidetracked here. Then the replicator then links back to, okay, so then why are you... Oh, I'm in AU1. I'm AU1. Oh, it's a Dino. Crap. But then the replicator was... the replicator then linked back into EIPs, which was like, okay, then why am I being replicated again and again and again as a dinosaur? Or whatever. The reason why you're being replicated again and again as a dinosaur is because you are an EIP. and your mind has been put into a dinosaur. Okay, but then why am I in the dinosaur mind in the first place? Well, we don't know. We don't know. We can only speculate that part because we didn't really know back then. What we do know is that it's a bit less engaging, where we don't really know if it's like the player, like you are. Okay, Evrima, we're not too sure about it. I'll just read the rest of your question, Nabulon. In game, but with side effects that lead to things like tribals and other things. What's interesting is Dondi has actually talked about this recently. Recently is like a month ago though, but he's talked about like when you how does this aspect of placing a mind into a body affect the mind physically? Because the brain, like with EIPs, it's not a physical brain being placed into a Gallimimus, for example, because a Gallimimus has a small brain or big brain or whatever, which is different to a human brain. So, and then look at Hipsy. A Hipsy could not fit a brain of a human being. So how do you fit it? Well, it's a conscious aspect where it goes into the sci-fi realm. But it goes into the sci-fi realm of they're not putting your brain into something, they're putting your mind into something. So then my question is, how is the mind affected when you place it into a new brain, the physical brain? How? Because every brain is different. Like every animal brain is going to be different to another animal. And it changes how does that affect? And then, but with Dondi, he ignored that bit, and he mostly referred to how does like in terms of what happens when you put a mind to a mind to a mind, like a mind into a new body, into a new body, into a new body, several and several times. He refers to the aspect of sometimes you go feral. Just imagine living 1,000 lives. Imagine you are no longer one individual. People live only one life. People live only one existence. What happens when you put yourself into several bodies over and over again, and you keep those memories to an extent? What happens to you? And so you can become feral. So it'd be really interesting if that relates to Gen 1s, so the tribals, which Generation 1 is the official name for the tribals, for example. But, yeah. Makes you think. But I'll read your thing once. Only through death will you be freed from this place. 1 life, 1,000 lives. That's what you owe Apollo. Is this sentence still canon? Maybe. I like that quote. I remember it comes from, I believe it came from one of the... Dondi popped into chat once, and... not chat, Dondi popped into a game once in Legacy. And he did that transmission screen effect thing where... Ooh, zzz, it's a really interesting quote. We can believe that it was it is still an aspect of it is canon, but we know that the people who are a part of the profile program, let's call it, for example, no official name, the EIP program, that they know what they're doing. So as Joshi has just referred to Argonauts, I like referring to astronauts. Astronauts know they might die in space. They might be lost in space, and they will die. Like there is no coming back. I think there's an aspect where people who sign up, people who join this aspect of like they join the profile, they understand. Like Dominica said, they know what they're getting up to. Maybe it's good pay. Maybe they're mentally mentally ill, or maybe they're terminally ill, where if they stay in their human body, they will die. And so, yeah. Maybe you sell yourself to Apollo when you buy the game. Oh, Jordan, it's coming my brother, yes. I'm streaming, hello.
I've just had the randomest encounter.
What happened?
You literally won't believe.
What happened?
Started a galley.
Yeah.
I see the galley, it's
yeah.
a sailor. Looking at there's one person, Nani.
No way.
Nani, solo. And then we just keep TDMing him, he's TDMing us. Sponge comes out.
Sponge?
It's just him two. And then we sink him, and then we just do another match, and we see there's only got two masts, and it's a brig. And they're a champion. There's only 2 people on the brig. We've sunk them in 3 seconds.
Sponge, jeez Louise.
And Nani.
Huh. Wow. Huh. So there was some Sea of Thieves Oceanic talk, so majority of you guys won't know the names, but they're pretty very good, very competitive gamers. But yeah, Sponge. Yeah, he's really good in Sniper. On Sea of Thieves, his aims and his cannon shots perfect. Sponge. What? Not Sponge? Oh, the latency. Sorry, forgot. Yeah, two little children's here. Yeah. But yeah, thank you for the questions, Moth and Mabulon, because getting yourself to think is great. Because once you think about it too much, sometimes it can feel very underwhelming, the stuff we know about lore, and so you have to be really interested. Which is why I don't feel great when I make videos, because I want to get people interested. But what is there to be interested to? Still, remember, we only know that 1%, maybe 2%, maybe 5%, but we only know so much, and what we know is so tiny. What we know, if you expand that 5%, what we know isn't even truly developed. Maybe we know, out of that 5% that we know, only 60% of that 5% is properly developed understanding. Used to play stopped. Yeah, but kind of stop. No, that's fair, because honestly, it's a game, it's a multiplayer game, you need to play with your friends, and playing it internationally is just terrible. So that's why people say, oh, you want to play Sea of Thieves with me? And it's like like someone from the chat, I'm like, oh, I'd love to, but I only play with my close friends, because like, that's where I feel like that type of game I can only play with my close friends, because I can't. Internet terrible, and I can only deal with my friends because I'm a professional Sea of Thieves player. But yeah, yeah. Oh, what the heck? Oh, please don't tell me. Okay. I've had this issue before where it doesn't understand if I'm on full screen or not. Sorry, this is gonna look terrible. Sorry, I can't fix it. Take some time. Sorry. Am I one of your close friends? Well, when I mean close friends, I mean physical friends. Sorry, Joshua, you're a friend. You're a good friend. I won't say close, because close. When I mean close, I mean like literally close proximity. But you're a good friend. Yeah, Nasukas. Yeah. Oh, but yeah. Sorry. Thinking about all this lore stuff, it's really exhausting. Maybe I need some relaxing Isle music. Yeah. I'm other side of the world, friend. Oh, you don't diminish yourself to that degree. What would be your biggest question to solve? Problem is, I'm not like Matt Pet, so I'm not good at solving. I want to be like Matt Pet, where I'm good with lore, discovering stuff and stuff like that. But what would be the biggest question? Oh, that's a terrible question. I don't mean it's a literal terrible question. I mean it's terrible for me, because like, my head is so empty. Honestly, I wouldn't say question. Okay, no, this is I won't answer it. This is more so a beg, but I just want to know why Gen 2s. In terms of what do they do in game. It's nothing about lore though. That's the thing. I mean, yeah, it is technically connected to lore, but like, I don't know. Is Dondi real? Yeah, is he real? Goddamn Dondi, am I Dondi? Tabasoish. No. Type S in the chat for Shuki Mamish. No, I'm not Dondi. I know that for fact. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, but biggest question to solve. That's a very hard question. Can you ask me that question again, but maybe make it, I don't know, I don't mean to sound terrible, but like maybe try to I don't know. Try to narrow it down a bit more. I don't know. It's like saying, how do you answer the question of life? Because that's a real hard one. It's a real hard one. I'm gonna get some Isle OST on. But that's a really hard question. That is a terribly hard question. Maybe Dondi is the real friends we made along the way. I really want Dondi's ambient tracks that he had playing on stream. They were perfect. Perfect. Actually, I'm gonna get the evening tracks, like the time zone tracks, the time tracks. I can't remember what they're called. Oh, not a mix. No, no, no! I'm gonna get not demonetized, whatever it's called. Sorry. Maybe Donnie's the real friends. Oh, maybe he is. I don't know. Oh, maybe I do know. I don't know. Not fast. I'm just too fast. Dawn ambience. What the heck? Okay, don't do that. It's a good OST. I'm sorry. I just want a more ambient. More ambient.
Nope.
Should have gone to. I know what you're thinking.
Oh my goodness! Why am I leaving these at sounds on? What you I know. Sorry. I want to play the phases OST first. And then I'll play it. I'll play it again. I'll play it. I'll play it. You're killing me. You're killing me. Yes, I was actually talking about this earlier. I don't know if you're in Lawcore Bumbling Fool. I can't remember. But yeah, the Dilo theme. I was talking about it. So Fuzzy, you might remember Fuzzy. Old community member. He sent in like, oh, he was showing the Laboratories OST, and then yesterday, literally in the middle of the day, I said, oh, another one dropped as well on the website, Hallucinations, which I don't know, I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of it. It sounds nice. It's just not a banger. It's nice. Yes, yeah. You know, I'll play it for you, Joshy. I'll play it for you. And then I'll play the Hallucinations, and we'll all get a nice listen. Because I don't know. Does Anthony like is he? Yeah. That's a new track, so it is actually like he's still working for them. I'm really curious. Okay, that's that one. It's really loud. Sorry. Yeah, no worries, Moth. Yes, you don't have to be in here 24/7. Don't worry. Take your time, man. You don't have to be. I don't expect everyone to have to engage 24/7. It's okay. I'm just gonna turn this music tiny bit down. All right, I'll read your thing. I think you kind of answered it already, but here I go try to reframe it. Is there some topic in the law that you'd really like a definitive answer to because it drives you nuts? Yeah, and this part's where it gets loud on the music. Alright, so it might be hard to hear me. For me, it'd be why dinosaurs question. Ironically, I was going to bring it up, bumbling fool. The funny thing is though, we have a podcast, an Our Law podcast. Literally called the Our Law podcast, which has, talks about the Our Law every few months or so, every few weeks or so. And apparently, in one of our earlier episodes, Dondi has watched all of our episodes. Almost all, I think, almost all. And one of them, he goes into the Our Law Theories channel, and just says, oh, you guys answered why dinosaurs. I don't know why you guys keep on asking why dinosaurs. You guys already answered why dinosaurs. So here we are. We just sound so stupid. Like, oh, we've answered it already. But the problem is though, we answered it, but we also we gave several answers. We were all talking about it. So not only has Donnie now confused us, and not Donnie has answered our question, but he's then just done what he always does in lore theories, but given us a question answer and then given us 12 million questions in terms of this. We have to now search and like, okay, which one of us was right when we were talking about it? Left 4 Dead. Fun fact as well, Bumbling Fool. I've started playing Left 4 Dead 2 because Dondi asked us. He said, "You guys get no lore until you play Left 4 Dead." So, Rumpelstiltskin, which is one of the big lore community members now, he streams and he plays. We play with him for Left 4 Dead, and Dondi actually watches our streams for that, which is really cool. It's like he comments a lot when we play it. When we played it, because we only played the first chapter. They're chapters, right? I can't remember. I've now forgotten. It's only been 2 weeks. Hallucination theme reminds me. Hello, Samuel. And welcome back, Mots. Sorry, my welcome back is gonna be ages ago. But yeah, Rumple. But yeah, hallucination theme reminds me of Left 4 Dead's 2 Swamp Fever theme in the way that sounds 2 songs purposely trying to sound ugly. Honestly, thematically, I haven't had a proper listen to Hallucinations, but doing that to a song to replicate how Dilophosaurus is in game, ugly, is actually it's like good job to Anthony Casalina, because like that takes dedication. How do you make something fitting? I was having a talk, like people were like, someone was talking about how they said, it'd be really cool to have like a Halo 1 rock. So I'm gonna like a Halo 1 rock theme for like a Apex battle. For me, I said I don't feel like that fit the game. Oh, you watch the Left 4 Dead stream? Oh, that's great. Bumbling Fool. It is fun. I love it. I just need I need people to play with. So I'm only gonna play with Rumple and Hacker, because we haven't all us three haven't played it. Plus we play with Shiny as well, and Shiny has played it. Shiny is a fellow German for Joshy and Moths. But it was fun. Oh crap, we were terrible. But yeah, you learn. But you know, props to Anthony for doing it. His songs are good. I think it's Anthony, Dimitri, and someone else who have made the guy who made Tyrannic. But they're the main three. I would love to make a theme like a song for the Isle. I have technically. But it's terrible. Oh, it's loud. Let's see is it loud for stream? It's a bit. Kano. Oh, there's a Kano here as well. Okay. Oh crap. It's a proper Kano. Oh crap. No. It's too loud. Too loud for me, probably not for stream. I'm not gonna survive this if I fight. Oh my god, my ears. My ears. Oh my goodness. But Anthony has, I can hear it. He has that motif, that repetition of instruments I love of OSTs, when you can have the thematic repetition so you can create familiarity. It's something that, like, I don't like when you add, like, oh, let's put just Halo rock, like a rock feel into our thing, because it just I don't feel like it'd work for, like, normal gameplay. Oh my goodness. Halo 3 ODST is great, though. All the Halo games. For Halo, Halo's rock music from like Halo 1 especially fits so well for Halo, because Halo, it's this relatively gruesome fighting game, a shooting game, where you're destroying aliens, the Hive, and you know, disgusting the disgusting Hive, and all this not politics, but like there's a lot of combating to where it's very sci-fi in terms of like space sci-fi. That type of Halo Halo 1 soundtrack fits really well. Okay. I don't know if I'm faster than him though. Run me! Run! 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 I'm gonna die. Crap, why am I not running fast? I'm so slow. I'm gonna die. Hiya! Oh my goodness, this is so loud. I gotta turn this down. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I don't know if this is loud for any one of you guys. Oh my goodness. Pause. Oh my god. Sorry. That was really loud. I felt so slow. Why did I feel so slow? Maybe it's because I'm so big. But that was close. But yeah, it's an ugly track. It's nice, but it's ugly. Really does. Really does have that feel. But I would be really interested in thematically with not thematically architecturally the new buildings that have been revealed and shown has this very brutalism feel to it. I would love if they could try having like a Soviet-esque feel. I know it's not Soviet, but having that like grey feeling, like soul moving, like I don't know, it could work. Like I don't know, it'd be interesting to see. But I feel like if you want to have a really contrasting soundtrack, like a section, like a track list. Oh, there's the croc. I think the best way to do it is have it for something like Tartarus. If they make Tartarus something really unique, and that feels like, oh, what? Where the hell am I? Like, what is this place? I could really, really, I would really like that type of aspect of where am I? Like, where the hell am I? What is this place? And then you can match it in with like really contrasting, contrasting composition, like a theme for Tartarus. Oh, if someone could do that, perfect. Like, imagine the Isle is very like a light indie orchestral, medium-sized ensemble. It's not super orchestral where it's like it feels like Jurassic Park. That's the biggest issue with the combat music is that it just sounds like Jurassic Park. It feels like it's from a movie. The Isle is not a movie. It's a video game. It shouldn't sound like a movie. It should not sound like a movie at all. But then you have these combat soundtracks that they're just movies. Like what the heck? I don't want to. I don't want this. I don't want to hear it. It just sounds terrible. But also it matches in with like it's just too loud as well. But then but then with Tartarus, I would love the juxtaposition with Tartarus being here. Everything in the Isle is this grey, monotonous, brutal, just very upright industrial feel. Where no, it's not hyper sci-fi like oh everything is so pristine and beautiful and oh life is perfect. No, life is tough, and you're going to get crap. Oh, the mixed packing. No, he's fighting. Thank you, Smith. Anyways. But I'd love for Oh, it's red. Blood. I'd love for Tartarus to be this pure, pristine, bright white, like the Kamino Labs in Star Wars. Like this, like, hurts my eyes. Sorry, I'll get into your things, moth and bubbling. But how does the R poly tracking software active thing work? I don't believe like this background stuff is proper law, but we do know that in law there is a chip tracking system. We saw that in the Diabloceratops video, which, Moth, I feel so terrible for you because you're not in any of the Discords. That you can't be up to speed with us because I don't make enough videos. But the thing is, that's really interesting. Oh, sorry, my ear's hurting me. The thing that's really interesting is that there was the map. They showed a gateway map, proper official gateway map, a grid map especially, in the Diabloceratops video. I believe you pointed that out as well. But that has a chip tracking system. What we know from what Punch and Dondi have talked about is that if they truly do add that to the game, every spawnable creature will have a chip tracking system, and when they nest, then it goes away because the nest creature doesn't have it anymore, of course. So it'd be really interesting to see, like, maybe you have to chip dinosaurs as a Gen 2. Would be interesting. I just wonder how they track the natural born design dinosaurs as opposed to synthetic dinosaurs. Good use of synthetic as well, as we know that is a recent term from Dondi, whether intentionally or not intentionally. Brody, Rexosaurus. But yeah, but it could be an aspect for Gen 2s. Could be an aspect where maybe, it's hard to try to make Gen 2s not shoot, gun, gun, shoot, gun, gun. But really interesting to see them, like, monitoring dinosaurs, and how do you make it good though? How do you make it work? How do you make it so it's not exploitable? But I'd love to see, like, you scout dinosaurs, you write boxes, you write things, you're doing these little missions from Polo Engineering or whomever. If you remember the model, there's a PDA model, so a personal device, like a little tablet, personal tablet. I'd love for that to be like your missions catalog, where you get sent a mission by Apollo Engineering, and they say do this, do that. Chip track several dinosaurs. It feels very like tedious quest fetching, but as an aspect of gameplay, I'd be interested to see how that works. But yeah, it's thought-provoking. Sorry, I think I didn't answer your question, maybe long. Sorry, I feel terrible. I didn't answer your question. I don't know if you're still in chat or not. But with the question, it's like that weird cringy thing. The song of the summer. What's the song of the summer? What is it? What is... I think it makes me go nuts that I don't know what it is. Because there's so much. For me, I wouldn't say Why Dinosaurs. I feel like Why Dinosaurs was something I would say last year. But hold on, I'll read Mott's thing. Also, the radar and the character menu had Morse code in Legacy, if I remember correctly. I don't know, actually. I can't remember. I can't remember exactly. That sounds terrible of me of saying that. I should know. But I don't. Which is terrible. That's interesting. I think this is a background image. What background? I think there's a background image in this tab thing. I think like you see tree branch, like a tree log. It's like it's not there. But when you do this, like that looks like a tree. That looks like a tree. That looks like branches, like leaves and branches. I don't know. Has it ever been thought about, like, what is the background, or is that just dirt? Like, is the actual image like they've just compiled in this is just dirt? I wonder what it is. Does it have lore? But the only thing we have a Morse code right now, I think, don't know if it's in the game anymore. Oh, I know it is in the game, but I don't know if it's actually being used. But once, when you went back in the olden days of Spiro, you were able to go to the radio tower, and no, the radio tower didn't beep a Morse code from the tower itself, but a few tracks would play, and one of the tracks would have Morse code in it, which was interesting. It had SOS and B, literally just said B and SOS, which is very anticlimactic. But yeah, like if you count the points which it shows, I believe it shows old Wix lore site. Though I know what you're talking about. This on the old legacy one, it was locations. Oh, it was locations of nature reserves. It actually matched up with nature reserves, which was really interesting. Like, had to have been a coincidence, but yeah, matched it with nature reserves around the world. I think I might be able to find the image where I remember in lore theories in our official Discord. Nature reserves. Let's see if I can try to key term it. Ah, yes. I can find it. Here I'll show my thing. Here, let me add a thing. What's it called? Not display. It's what is it? What is it? Window capture. There you go. Look. So this is it. So you have two Aussie places, one in North Macedonia, Portugal, I believe, England, Finland, near the West Sahara, I can't remember that, Quebec, really northern areas, two Greenland places, which is like unknown places. Then you have, well, one in the Badlands, one potentially in the Rocky Mountain National Park. This is undefined. One in Mexico, so Cascada, one in French Guinea, I think that is. I can't remember one of the three. Tumiquay, Chile, South Africa, blah 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 area. I don't know these countries, and then a bunch of China, and one in a I think that's Siberia. I can't remember what state that is in Russia, but it's one of the states, one of their federation states, because Russia is a federation. And one here, yeah, I already said that's this one. But a majority of these all are national parks or nature reserves. So nature reserve, nature reserve, nature reserve. What a coincidence. Australia is riddled with so many nature reserves and national parks and conservation parks. So it's like they could place it like anywhere in Australia and it'd most likely just be a park. But I'll turn that off now. But it's really cool because like that is not a coincidence. Yeah, I'll read your thing now because you've said some more. The blinking lights in the main menu also have Morse code. There's a red blinking light in the character section menu have a meaning. Do you mean these blinking lights? Because these blinking lights used to match up with the locations in Legacy. I don't know if they link up still in... Pardon me, sorry, I'm rubbing my eyes. Yeah, the profile loaded, see, EIP. That's from earlier, conversation earlier. But what do you specifically mean by the... Oh, do you mean character selection speed? Oh, yeah, I don't know. But sorry, I need you to expand your point. Sorry, because I'm terrible. I have to get water. I'm gonna get a quick drink. Swordtail! Oh my goodness, I saw him yesterday. The yellow ones when you start the game. Ooh, I actually don't know. I have to have a look. I need to have a look. I actually don't know. Yeah, the dinner circus must have moved. I'm gonna try to drink too much though. You still... the red one on the left when you select a new dinosaur. The last time the yellow one said this is just the beginning. Ooh. That's interesting. I need to have a look. The problem is so much in my brain. I need to have a better look. What I will do actually, I'll go into my stream VOD and I'll go earlier in and see if I can actually see that better. Alright, I want you to tell me which bit do you mean? Actually, okay. We'll just... Alright, this is my stuff. Oh, the Goblin Hypothesis. So, do you mean in this section area, this section over here? But I can decode Morse. This from a YouTube video. I can try to decode Morse if you want. I'd love to. I would love to know, like, I feel like I'm very blinded by this aspect because blinded and like, legacy, like my legacy law knowledge and my everyman law knowledge mashing together, so it's so hard to just, okay, which is which, you know what I mean? Which is terrible. But it's true. But is it in this screen, do you mean?
Well, Isaac,
Yes.
do you want
something
from Thai? But I'm also going to Indian.
No, thank you. I'm not hungry.
So you don't want anything at all?
No. Just get rice. I'll have some for tomorrow. I'm
rice.
not going to university tomorrow, so just get me just egg rice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also streaming, by the way. So you gotta say hi to chat. You gotta say hi to the people of the aisle.
Oh, hi everyone of the aisle.
All right.
Don't
Yeah,
get
just give me
eaten by
rice.
dinosaurs.
Oh, I almost did.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you just want...
Just rice. Thank you. But yeah, if you can get a video out, just if you can, I don't know if you can, like, I don't know, but I know you don't use Discord, so it is harder. On the left down there, 3 yellow ones. I'll have a look. Oh, that's right. Oh. Why? That, I feel so stupid. I wonder if it's the same Morse code. Oh, I think it's still the same Morse code from earlier. I should send this guy an invite, probably. There you go, Swordtail. I don't, you know, that's the thing. You just get so distracted from the UI that it just blends in. But no, thank you for bringing that up. Should I do it now? I feel like it'd be hard for me to do it now, but I can always try. Yes, Jordan? Check something. Okay. I'll have a look for you. Seeing as we've got nothing on Moth.
Can you run see if they've on MacBook?
No. It won't be good. You maybe could. You might be able to.
Might be able to remote play is what I'm thinking.
You might be able to.
So I need a...
Yeah.
Galleon takes like 2 years to do.
Yeah, fair. Well, I mean, that's why Galleon sucks. That's why we don't do Galleon PvP. No one plays.
Right. Mistress.
Yeah, I'll have a look now, Moth. Oh crap, I just fast forwarded too much. I wonder if it's different when you go into the server selection screen as well. Because it also it still has the... I don't think it would be different, the Morse. Here, I'll search it up on the lore theories first. Morse main screen. Hmm. Oh, my migration zone changed. But yeah, apparently Hellshade had a look in it, like 4 years ago. Hmm. I might have to find this first though. Might have to get the... We'll try myself, but it won't even start because of DX12. Oh no, that's... Yep, that can do it. That can hurt you. I don't think they actually translated it. That's funny. Someone recorded it though, which is going to be very convenient for me. Do you run on a like an integrated graphics? Oh my goodness, Packies. Thank you. That would be nice. Just have a look a second. Just want to get me diets up before we have to change migration zone. But I'll definitely get a translation of that. See if I try to see if somebody wanna see. I'll try to do it myself. Fun fact, not really lore, but it kind of it kind of touches on lore. There is a little Morse code reference with the Herrerosauruses. If you go to the recent trailer, the Herrerosauruses actually communicate in Morse code. And one says Augustus, one says hi. I can't eat. No. Crap. Oh no. Oh, I'm bugged. Just great. Oh, no, where's Oh. What happened to did that person leave? That's terrible. Yeah, unfortunately, even though it says DX12 supported, oh, that's terrible. That's a creative way to hide law. It is. It is a little fun little thing. I wonder if I really do wonder if people have. Yeah, broccoli Jager. Whoa. I was trying to knock it up. Have a look at. There is Sarah. Where? Where are you? Oh, that might be the Packy. Okay. So the only Morse code they have from 2020 is this is just the beginning, which is what you refer to. But I don't know if that is the green beep or the orange beep, the orange yellow beep. I am interested actually. Sorry, was it Packy? No, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, I am interested. Oh, I can eat. That's good. No, that's okay. Uh, I'd imagine they'd be more annoyed at me. You don't have to worry. Don't worry. Talk as much as you want, honestly. We have to wait for Svev to get a move on. Come on, Spift. I want to see if I have a photo of from yesterday with that guy in the name. I do have Swordtail. Swordtail won. Oh, father was Damo. It's Damo. It's funny. No, they have the recording of the load screen and the title screen, but they don't have... Oh my goodness, why would you then say it is? No. Let's see, did Broccoli Jaeger put it in as well? He did. 3 years ago. Ah, Sarah. There is a Sarah now. There he is. Oh yeah, I see you at Mott's in the 3-year-old video 8 months ago. And 1 year ago as well. That's funny. One person has disliked it. Why? Why? Oh, there's the Packy. Alright, I'm gonna try to translate this Morse code now. So, let's see. Oh, I gotta turn up the quality so I can actually see properly. Sorry, you're gonna hear a lot of that noise. Beep. Beep. Oh, I think it's just passively beeping. No, I think it's just beeping SOS. Yeah, beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Wait, beep, beep. Damn it. Oh. No, it's just beeping SOS. Sorry. Sorry, Moth. Now I gotta get back to my live chat and actually see you typing. Not see you typing, but see your messages. Sorry. Yeah. Feeling this pack, he's gonna bonk me. Get that second diet.
Oh, come on.
Just quiet time now. Just downtime.
I'm gonna make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me if it gets laggy, but I'll make sure. I'm gonna put the stream rate down just so I can minimize all lag you get.
Yes, please. Nice.
Get the stream up.
Just Oh, what?
It literally streaming the. Hang on, go. Can I actually like?
Like, can you just like...
Does it still work if I?
What? One second, were you pressing something? What? Just need to see the chat.
Okay. Can I like minimize the window?
Minimize this window.
This one.
I need to see this though.
Okay, I'll minimize the screen so you can actually see this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Wish me luck.
Yeah.
We're already champions just by doing nothing. We're that good.
Alright. Come on, Swift. Jordan, I need you to... Anyways. Yeah. I might actually... Oh, I need to put up this, yeah, the sound effect stuff. Lunchables, I love that guy. Ooh, what am I thinking? I'm thinking of... I'm gonna get my music up. Oopsies. Alright. Alright. Still trying to find my music. Where did I put it? Oh, what? This person deleted their thing? Oh, it's terrible. Alright. I'm gonna pause. This is from 2021. Jeez Louise. There's no any understanding of how to do a proper OST thing, but yeah. Yeah. Maybe not too loud. Maybe, yeah, that's good. But yeah, it wasn't bad. It's a song. This is okay. Alright. Speft it back. He's 7. What the heck? It's child gamer. It's fun. That's literally my little sister. That's funny. Huh. Oh, look at us. See, Sawtail is genetic. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know if he can hold me or not. Oh, a packet. I want a packet. I might bring my chat up on my phone now. Because my brother is doing something on the other monitor, which is fun. Anyways. I should put the music back on. Stop watching your own stream. No! No, how dare you. I have to boost up my views. I have to read my chat. And my brother has taken my other monitor. Thievery. It's only known by one man, and it's him. Alright. Game and chat. Oh, the Lord. There you go. You stink. No! I can't handle that message. I want to show it. Howdy there. Howdy there, skin. Howdy there, gamers. Yeah. No, this song. It's a fun song. Just never liked it in Legacy. I got the stupid thing that's stuck in my mouth as well. I can't press G to take it off. It's a real nice galley skin. I got it from a nesting. I got nested in yesterday, and quite funny. It was quite funny. And I think Swordtail, I was actually found him by chance today, but apparently he was playing. He's playing at the same time as I was today, but he was also nested in to the same nest I was in, and so his skin is actually basically very similar to mine. You see that? Yeah, which is cool. I don't know about Speft though. I don't think he was a part of my nest group or anything. He's got a similar look, but it's one of the patterns. A lot of nostalgia with this song. Hamiota, I want to show your message. I want to show the world that I stink. Why can't I press show? This is handled by another moderator. I can't. I want to show. There's no other moderators in this chat right now. And that one moderator, I think, is Baz. He's not a moderator in any capacity in his brain. He's just a funny guy. He's a funny guy. How many people aren't nesting with atrocious skins? I know! It was actually so... I was quite surprised. I was like, yeah. Red, brown, and like a creamy pink and white. Not bad. It matches. It feels fun. This is an interesting skin. I like the more brown than dark brown on Swordtail. Packing. Use Arcana. I'm not using Arcana, JPH. I know what you want. I'm playing a Gallimimus. But yeah. This Packy's gaming. Interesting brown and white combination. Kano is best. Kano is amazing. Kano is being, what's it called? Being pushed down as well. What do you call it? It's being getting downsized, like the movie. Which is funny. Really funny, actually. It's actually smaller than Ceratosaurus in the recent stream. When's the T-Rex being added? I have no idea, honestly. Maybe tomorrow, who knows? I don't think so, but I think we're waiting for the next Hall test to come out. Most likely is, who knows? And they've gotten these new sounds for... I'm just getting nostalgic tracks. I don't want nostalgic tracks. Just get the ambience. There you go, just for ambience.
Do you have sensitive teeth?
Yeah, I have very sensitive teeth. Wait, skip ad. A bit too loud. Explain why Kana stamina are so bad in the rumor. Because developers are funny. They literally hate Kana. I wouldn't be surprised seeing as they downsized Kana. And then they do the same. Then they do the worst move with Pteranodon, and they say, "Oh, you know what? This flying creature. Oh, you know what we should do to it? We should just make it a landlubber. You know, this creature that's known as a flyer. You just remove its wings by that shit. What's the point of it having wings? It's not a fox. It's not what's it called? A flying fox. It's not going to be. Do they really human in a galley skin? Maybe in the lore, maybe. But it's just like, why? Why would you do that to Pteranodon? Why? Like, if you're going to do it, add what's the Chinese dinosaur that known to glide? But it's like, why? Why? There's no need. There's no need, literally. It's just stupid. In this, just make Maggie just arboreal. Just make it a tree dweller. Like, there's no point. There's literally no point. Like, why? Well, what's Quet's gonna be then? Is this Quet's just gonna be this really weak but large creature that just pecks things? Like, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know. Just these decisions I just don't understand. That's no. It's more like maybe it was in an old oh, what should we call it? It was in a video. No, it wasn't a video. It was in a. I remember watching it on a VHS, but it's in like no, I can't remember. Sorry. When it's a gliding dromaeosaurid, tiny dromaeosaurid, like tiny, like a chicken, turkey size, I believe. That makes Kana good, and its stamina needs to be fixed. Yeah, I mean, you know, also needs to be fixed with stamina. Pteranodon. Pteranodon stamina. Absolute terrible. Oh, that's because they're just making it to a land dweller. Like, why? Why? It can't do anything. You just want it. Just people don't. You don't want people to play it. Just don't have it on officials then. It's simple as that. Just don't. Yeah, this area has a cave that's coming up soon. Yeah, it will be cool to see it. It's meant to be able to pick up and drag, so I can't see drag, pick up and drop dibbles. Is that Kana? To be fair, Dibble's tiny. I mean, Dibble's gigantic in size in contrast to the new Carnotaurus, which is just smaller than a Ceratosaurus in size. Not too sure about weight though. Oh, they left the group. They might have logged out. Oh. Bridges over there, really nice place to converse about lore. Yeah. Yep, and then migrate. Migration, lovely. Try not to die while we do it. My main issue with Kano is that small game hunting. It's the fastest creature in the game, it's not great. Easy food source can avoid anything it wants, so where's the survival? I guess maybe that's why they tried to make it small. I guess, I don't know. Probably, maybe. I don't know. I don't mind it being smaller. I don't play Kano, so I don't really mind, but I'm terrible at balancing, so I have terrible opinions with balancing. I just know that Pteranodon shouldn't be as, like, punished as it is right now. It's terribly hurt. But, yeah, I don't know, I'm terrible with balancing. I'm just being an Isle Core for so many years. Yeah, and you see all these opinions, but like I'm terrible with balance compositions. Well, I can't hold one up. I can't hold one up. And it's just so funny seeing people just talk about Stegosaurus. It just sounds stupid, but it's like maybe that's how people see me when I talk about lore. Just dumb. Like, why would you be so obsessed over something so minute? Yeah, that's people, I guess. Gotta be something interested about. Like, I'm really interested about the new CK3 DLC coming out. That's great. No one cares about it. But it has unlanded gameplay, which is so cool because, imagine a game that's focused around being a ruler and they bring in unrulers so you can be an adventurer. Which sounds something, you know, like, okay, rags to riches. Where do you get rags? How do you get a rag to riches? Boom. I'll play unlanded. Law! You need more law. No law for you. You didn't say please, sorry. I can't give you law. I can't say what I know. Because I know nothing. Jon Snow. Honestly, just bring back Update 4 Kano. I loved playing Update 4 Packy. Mostly because I played a lot with people like Crate and Crate, Birdbrain, Hacker. Not really Hacker, no, a bit of Hacker, a bit with Hacker. But it was just fun. It was just fun and enjoyable. Fun and enjoyable time in life. I was young and naive. But, law. I had a bunch of conversation about law. The problem is, I can't say law because I need a question. I need people to question law. Because being someone who's been part of the law community for so long as well, and know so much law, the only way to get law, I guess, is you get to question law. So, ask a question. Maybe I could maybe give you an answer that you may not know. Kyugo and get Serrato. I can't. This galley, even though I can't grow anymore. I'm a boring person. Actually. Go kick some babies. I'm not a stereotypical Gallimimus. I'm not a stereotype. I'm the exception. Terrible. Destroy the cliche. That's what I have done. Alright. I'll probably perimeter law. Oh, good question, Moth. Actually, I don't think I've said this anywhere. Besides Discord. Perimeter has a new name. Official name. From Dondi. Which is better than saying perimeter. It's called the Atrium now. The Atrium. Which, anyone knows some Primal Carnage lore, or old Isle lore, Atrium is a interesting subject. Humans law, humans law, humans law. Great. I can't talk about Gen 1s. We know actually a lot of new stuff about Gen 1s. We know that Gen 1s are not a mistake to an extent. We know that they are deliberately like AI, Apollo Engineering understand what they've done to an extent, and that they have what Gen 1s have been used to do is they have been used as not killing machines. Not killing machines. Gen 1s as in the tribals, so the original, not the original cannibals, but think of cannibals and then think just the ones with eyes. Atrium, just Atrium, just the Atrium. I don't think we have B or C, sadly. Yeah. But Atrium, if you're talking about like what's the Atrium? Atrium is the big dome, that's a hexagon, aka the hexadome or perimeter. Those are the three names that you'll get now, that from people. But Gen 1s, we know that they have been used to attack people. Explicitly, we don't really know too much details, but we do know they've used to, like, air deployed. Not really air deployed, but, like, metaphorically air deployed. Yeah, let's see, I'll kick some things and run away. I'll go to the migration zone and I'll kick some things and run away. I'll do that, okay? I'll just need to get my stamina. Can't run away without stamina. But it's... for some people, they might not like the idea of Gen 1s and Gen 2s, which is fine. If you don't like it, there will be servers that have it disabled at 100%. But it's interesting. We need more developed. Yeah. Look at this video real quick. Sure, which video? Hopefully it's not a bad one. Hopefully. Good when you are. What am I'm up to? Nuking my eyes. Oh, tell me about it. I need to look away from it. It's a killer from vanilla. It's not great. It's not great. It looks nice. I'm not bush camping. No. I'm just getting my stamina. But it looks great. But it's very harsh. Yeah. No, I love it. The Law of the Isle is great. Just hope they don't leave the dinosaurs in the dust. No. We know they're not just leaving it out. Don't worry. It's hard to say because I'm not Nondi, so it's... I didn't see your video. You didn't send a video. Maybe. Chip. Chip? Is that you, Chip? Chip from the Isle? From the Isle official Discord that's muted? I haven't seen in ages. But yeah, no, I agree with you. I believe, honestly, that they shouldn't just, let's just worry about the strains. They shouldn't just dismiss dinosaurs. Because a majority of people who are playing the game have come in the game because of them. And not me, specifically. I came from Primal Carnage. I bought Primal Carnage Evolved, Extinction, not Evolved. Evolved is the new one. Extinction when it came out. And then I saw the trailer for the Isle. Like, oh, this looks cool. Saw gameplay from Gaming Beaver. I was like, this is terrible. This is terrible. Didn't play for ages, for a few years. Joined the community, the server in early 2018. No, late 2017. Then the server was destroyed, and then they made a second server, the Isle official Discord, which was the second one. The one that's currently used, the second one, and then now I'm here. Like years later, I'm here. But yeah, no, I agree with you. As a person who loves lore and prefers Gen 2s and 1s as like a thing I really I'm excited about, yeah, dinosaurs. We're here mostly for dinosaurs. But Chip, have you sent a thing? Have you sent it to my DMs that... I don't know. But I have no thoughts. I can't have a thought, sorry. until I see a video. Sounds stupid. Whoa. Okay. Trump or Joe? Good question. I'm not American, so I don't really care about American politics. Isn't Joe out of the game now though? I can't remember. I think it's whatever that lady is. No. Just worry about Australian politics, world's worst in the world. There's nothing to care about in it. Besides, like, stupid things like, privatize, like, destroying every forest in Australia. Which is great for the habitat, though, of course. But yeah. Kick a baby? I need to find a baby, though. I need to find a baby first. What is this? What is this? Speed boost. I don't understand. I don't like these cliffside stuff when it's not straight like this. It doesn't feel like. What server you on? I am on AU1. So come and try to stream snipe me. Ah! Don't do that, please. I don't want to die. But yeah. Don't worry. There will be a baby that will be kicked. I promised you. I will kick a baby. I won't kill a baby unless it dies from my kick. Then too bad, so sad. Only the strong survive, as they say. Goodness, I'm really fast. I'm using legacy ambience. That's why. Like, sorry. Guts Law. Oh, you want to go Guts Law? Interesting enough. Thank you for. I can't accept the message that you've sent, Hummy. So I'll read it out. I'll read it out loud. Yo, like Claw with a K, nice. I'm your huge fan. I really love your content. Just one more thing. I think there are hot, sexy ladies in 5 kilometers away from you. Only $1 per month. I remember making so many jokes. So many funny jokes. Oh crap! I'm gonna. No, okay, good. There are no hot, sexy ladies 5 kilometers away. Sorry. I know, I live in this area, so I know that there are none. Which is sad. So sad. How can I be a happy man? I don't know. I can't now. My life is not fulfilled. That's why I play the Isle. It fulfills me in life. But yeah. $1 per month is a really, honestly, most people don't realize that's a good bargain. Love costs $1 per month. Perfect. Perfect. Don't break. You need to kick I need to kick the babies. I need to get that. I get my stam up as well. How am I supposed to kick the babies without stam? Sit if you need. Alright. Oh, that's a perfect hiss. Alright, I'll sit. I'll actually show you. Where is it? Did I send it here? What's there again? AU1, JPH. I know you're not playing the I know you're playing Sea of Thieves. But yeah. Here, can I get a... Oh, I could probably get... Open like this. Downloads. Tunnel. Have you seen the new sewer tunnels? Moth. I need a drink, I know. Where is this thing? Actually, hold on. I think if I just... I can put it on. Nope. There you go. So yeah, look at this. Moth. It's not really guts, but this. I'm so terrible. I mapped out the tunnel system under the. You need a. I mapped out the tunnel system for oh, see you later, skin. I hope you've had a great time. See you later, man. No, it's good. It's good to see you. It's good to see you and good to hear from you. Have a great time. But the sewer system. There's a new sewer system coming to the game. I want to showcase it somehow in a new video once it's out on the horde testing, maybe on a stream. But there is a sewer system under the new docks, which is at the northeast of Gateway. Yeah, I know, JPH. I know. So crazy. I know you're not. Yeah. But there's a new sewer system. Doesn't look like a map. It's not really a map. It's more so. It's the tunnels. I'll actually describe it properly. So this is where. This is the center of the docks. You go through it. So you go forward here. Each block is 4 meters. Are you sponge? I'm not sponge. And then you go up, go right, go up, go right, go up, go left. Then you go to, if you've seen the river, I don't think you've seen the river photo. I don't know where it is. But then here's the river where it has sewers. And you go here. There's a ladder exit, which you can't really get out, but from SOT. I'm not from SOT, no. You go up, right, blah, blah, blah. And then there's a short entry there. No, don't spam. No. Hummy Otter. You're breaking my heart. Alright. But, it's not really guts. But, it's our closest thing right now. But guts, there's nothing really new since... I don't know. What do you know of guts? Like, specifically... There's nothing really we know. Good thing. They are bringing something called non-Euclidean geometry. If you've ever heard of it, if you don't know what it is, search it up. Search non-Euclidean. I am not sponge. Sorry, I am not sponge. I'm gonna say, Jordan, I believe this is one of your alts. I believe it was one of your alts. That sounds so, but someone said you're sponge. Maybe I'm sponge. It's pissing and shitting and then I confirmed. That was confirmed years ago, we. You know this. You know this already. We? But, I don't think pissing was, though. But, guts. Guts is a great question. We know they're adding non-Euclidean geometry, just said that. But not specifically where it's a portal, so it's immediate, like, left to right, like, oh, I'm going to travel 10 kilometers in 2 seconds. No, it's more so, I can travel 10 kilometers now in the matter of 5 kilometers, or however many kilometers. Maybe I am a sponge, you know? I'm so professional, I am the sponge. But, maybe I am. I believe I'm a sponge, I am. Yeah, I must be. Someone said I'm sponge, then. I think I need water. I might just need water. I might just need water. Spongy, is that you? No, it's not, sorry. Is this a... No, it's not, okay. Ooh. Yo, did you know? And there's water nearby. Need to get with some water quickly before I die. Do you have a special needs, brother? Yes, so special needs, so special needs. Chip, I'm pretty sure I've seen you on JPH's videos on his comments. Pretty sure. Sponge boob. Beautiful. No, not SpongeBob. Oh, it's a little baby Diablo! See, look. Did I kill it? Oh my goodness, I think I did. Sorry. Should I trapdoor mono? They need to add trapdoor mono. Oh, it's Dan again. In whose videos your special brother spoke over you? You now prefer me to Hummy Otter Nick her? Kick it again, I've kicked it. Oh, sorry, the latency is real on this one. They've gotten really big. That's the best. It is the best part of the stream. Why is he running away? Stop. Is it sub-adult? Looks like it. Nice. Alright, we're back. Nice. Yeah. It's the highlight. It's the best. Polar files. Yeah! I'm an actor. You're an actor in there. Oh, nice. I think I'm one of the. I'm the head. I'm the editor, writer, editor. Liked and subscribed. Yeah! Hell yeah! Actually, I want to see if I can find him again. Where did he go? Where'd you go, buddy? Where'd you go? Howdy there. Howdy there, Kochi. I don't know how to say that, sorry. I'm terrible at words, at things, at life. Words. Yeah. Kick another one? Once I see another one, I will kick another one. I think it's there. Oh my goodness, is this it? No, it's a fish. Okay. That was disappointing. Have you ever called your bro watching adult content? No, I have not. Funny question. But no, I have not. But I don't really care. Just need some stuff in Apollo files. Oh, sorry. At me and my DMs are always open. Yeah, no worries. It'll be more so with Hacker. Hacker will DM anything with people. I don't really do all the organization. I just look over his writing stuff, basically. Oh, Kano. I think that's Kano. Can't remember one of them. Anyways. Next, that's next level. I'm gonna kick this guy. Yes, I don't know. Nick. my chat is loading weirdly, that's funny. How many I putting you on time down, sorry. Just the appropriation of sound like a moderator, sorry. But just keep the sorry. I don't mean to do it. It's just didn't ban, so don't worry, you should be able to watch chat. But you won't be able to talk in here for I think 30 minutes or whatever it is. Water? Just to be safe. Was someone said Atrium B? No, not really. Not really Atrium B. There was a reference to Atrium B said from Moth because the perimeter, which is the big hexadome, the big dome on Gateway, it was referred to by Dondi as the Atrium. So it wouldn't be Atrium B, and I know that brings back memories from Atrium B, in lore and in server, Discord, yeah, the Atrium. I'm quite curious. I guess the Atrium makes it so there's no other Atriums, but yeah, it is interesting. Anyways, I am actually going to start to wrap up this stream now, as I'm going to actually watch a movie tonight. I want to watch a movie tonight. Not a good movie, just The King on Netflix, because I saw it on Ceratosaurus. Where? Oh, I think yeah, probably. I know, I hear. Alright, I need and head off now. Alright, I'm going to turn this ambience as well off. Alright. Was fun. See you guys. Alright. Alright, must say they shall survive without me. Right, this will be my resting place. Right, Australian time. No, done stream. I'm not having dinner. I'm going to actually just watch a movie and just get ready for tomorrow, and I would like to actually get my new YouTube video done tomorrow. My lore Dibble breakdown video. I'd like to do it. If they don't die. But no. I know. It sounds like bummers. But don't worry. I'll stream in the future.
Hi stream. How's it going?
I know I've seen your things before, Jordan. I've seen your things before.
Let me see if I can.
Yeah, hear yourself. Start a sort stream, no.
Hello?
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 Why can't I hear myself?
I don't know. Maybe because the
Is
stream
the delay that big?
Yeah, most likely.
Oh, I can hear myself.
Hey.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Oh, you've doxed me. You've doxed me, man.
I haven't doxed you, man. You
Oh, I
talking to-
hate every single one of you, by the way. You all suck a galleon.
And by the way, get an alt account on, mate.
Get an alt account. Are they watching your stream? Your people you're playing with? Is that why? That's funny. Anyways. Window capture. Where's my... There you go. Alright. There was... so wacky. Anyways. I'm gonna quit this off now. Anyways, that was really fun. As fun as it can be. A lot more lore conversation earlier. But, you know. Oh, moths. I had a look at it. I think you might have been AFK when I said, but I had a look at it and it looked like it was basically just beeping SOS. So the yellow Morse code was the one that you said. So something about like believe. I can't remember now. But it was SOS. It literally was beep 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 beep, but a bit slower. But it was SOS, which is a bit of a bummer. It is well, it's a very big. Oh, it's a really big bummer actually. But yeah, so it is actually SOS, which is a bit of a oh well. But anyways, thank you everyone. It's been fun. 9 consecutive viewers as well. I am getting my law video soon done, hopefully. To anyone who isn't here because Jordan and Sea of Thieves fun, yeah. But anyways, that should be it. Wow, yeah. Oh, look at those tribals. I've never really looked at sea a lot. That's weird ribcage. E reminds me of oh, I can't remember now. You might know 4 of those. You might know Chip. Yeah. Have fun watching the movie. Thanks, Moths. No, have fun. I don't know what time it is in Germany. So good afternoon, I think. Is it good afternoon? Maybe morning. Maybe it's like in the middle of the, just before the afternoon. I can't remember. But yeah, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the conversation. You're my number one like non-Discord viewer, and I feel terrible. I think you are my number one commenter on YouTube as well. I feel terrible for just delaying these my video, but I really want to get it done this week. I really want to. And if I don't, I can allow you to personally dislike any video, this moth, and give a hate and say something bad about me. I don't know. Guten Abend. Guten Abend. Yeah. Ciao. In Maltese, they have ciao as well, like in Italy. But Italy, it's C-A-I-O, so ciao. K. And in Maltese, it's C with a little accentation, A-W, so ciao. So yeah, anyways, have fun playing Sea of Thieves, Jordan's buddies. I know you guys are galleon chewing in OCE. Terrible idea, by the way. You should wait for Galley Nights, which actually was a few weeks ago. But anyways, Reaper. Also, if you're playing Reaper, Reaper has a bonus on, so you should probably be playing as Reaper. If you want to get bonus points, there is a thing for Reaper right now that you probably want to do. Anyways, I will be heading out now. So, you are historical number one, Lee. You are historical number one. Very historical, sadly. We are number one. Anyways, thank you everyone for joining. I have this terrible... Is there any, like, good Isle song I could end on? Isle song. Sounds terrible. They're like brothers. Yeah, funny. Ho 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 ho. Alright. How can I end it? What can I end it with? I can end it with this. Here. Turn this off, turn the sounds off. Oh, whoopsies. Alright. I don't think actually you can open it. I can open this. Hold on. Hold on. And then I can get window capture. Alright. Good night, gamers.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.